Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss simple, trustworthy tips to protect your heart and health. Now, let's talk about a daily pill that millions of seniors take thinking it's protecting their heart, but heart surgeons are now raising serious concerns about it. You've been taking a pill every single day, believing it protects your heart, your blood pressure, maybe even your life. But what if I told you that this very drug, one that millions of seniors rely on, could actually be quietly putting your heart at risk? Doctors are raising alarms, and some of the most respected heart surgeons in the country are now saying, it's time to rethink this routine. In the next hour, we're going to uncover what this drug really does to your heart, why it may be doing more harm than good, and most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself starting today. Part 1. Imagine waking up every morning with the confidence that you're doing everything right for your heart. You take your medications, eat a balanced breakfast, maybe go for a short walk, and think, I've got this under control. For years, a specific daily pill has been at the center of that confidence for countless seniors. Doctors prescribed it to lower cholesterol, protect arteries, and prevent heart attacks. It became so common that people rarely questioned it, assuming it was entirely safe because, well, the experts recommended it. But new research is challenging everything we thought we knew. Recent studies show that this drug, long trusted for its supposed heart protective effects, may actually be causing unexpected stress to the heart in seniors. It's subtle at first, slight fatigue, minor irregularities, but over months and years, these effects can quietly accumulate, increasing the risk of serious heart complications. This is exactly why heart surgeons are now speaking out, urging patients and families to rethink the long-term use of this medication. The concern isn't just theoretical. Hospitals are seeing more cases of seniors who have been on this drug for decades, showing signs of heart strain that doctors hadn't anticipated. Some patients report new symptoms that were previously rare, and when doctors dug deeper, they found a link to the daily drug that had been part of their routine for years. It's not just one study or one hospital, it's a growing pattern, and it's raising questions that every senior taking this pill should know about. Now, before you panic, let us make one thing clear. This is not about fear-mongering or telling anyone to stop their medication immediately. That can be dangerous. But it is about understanding the science behind what your body is actually experiencing, and taking steps, in consultation with your doctor, to protect your heart in ways that may have been overlooked. This is where knowledge becomes power. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this drug does to the heart, the subtle warning signs to watch for, and practical, science-backed alternatives that doctors are now recommending to help seniors safeguard their most vital organ. To understand why heart surgeons are concerned, we first need to look at how this drug works inside the body. Many seniors take it to manage cholesterol or prevent blood clots, and at first glance, it seems like a simple, protective measure. But the reality is more complex. While the drug can help reduce certain risks in the short term, long-term use, especially in people over 65, can subtly alter the heart's structure and function. For example, studies have shown that prolonged use can affect the heart's ability to pump efficiently. It may cause stiffening of the arteries, changes in heart rhythm, or even reduce the flexibility of the heart muscle itself. These changes are gradual, often going unnoticed for months or even years, which makes them particularly dangerous. Seniors might feel fine, continue their daily routines, and assume their heart is protected while in reality, stress is quietly building inside. Another concern is that the drug interacts with other medications commonly taken by seniors. Blood pressure pills, diabetes medications, even over-the-counter supplements can amplify the effects or side effects, sometimes in ways that doctors only notice after serious complications arise. This is why heart surgeons are urging a careful review of medication lists for anyone taking this pill, particularly seniors who have been on it for 5, 10, or even 20 years. What's most surprising is that these effects don't show up in every patient. Some seniors tolerate the drug well, while others experience subtle heart damage that can eventually become serious. This variability is what makes it so tricky. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation, and it is exactly why medical experts are now calling for more personalized approaches rather than assuming that everyone should take the same daily pill indefinitely. And here's something many seniors don't realize. Lifestyle factors, diet, and other medications can either mitigate or worsen the impact of this drug. A heart-healthy diet, regular exercise, and careful monitoring of blood pressure and cholesterol can significantly reduce the risk. But without awareness, many continue their daily routine, unaware that small changes in the heart are happening silently. Let's look at what this looks like in real life. Imagine a senior named Margaret. She's 72, active, and has taken this daily pill for over a decade. She goes for her regular checkups, her blood pressure looks fine, and her cholesterol numbers are normal. On the surface, everything seems perfect. But over time, she starts noticing subtle changes. Her energy dips slightly, she gets winded climbing a flight of stairs, and sometimes her heart feels a bit irregular. Nothing alarming yet, just little hints that something isn't quite right. When Margaret's doctor finally orders a more detailed heart exam, the results reveal early signs of stress on the heart muscle and minor stiffening of the arteries. It has the kind of damage that isn't immediately life-threatening, but can increase the risk of more serious problems down the line. This is exactly the pattern heart surgeons are observing in many seniors. It's quiet, slow, and often overlooked until it becomes significant. Another case involved a gentleman named Robert, 68, who had been taking the drug for almost 15 years. He noticed occasional palpitations and fatigue, but he dismissed them as normal aging. A routine cardiac scan, however, showed subtle changes in heart structure that were linked to long-term drug use. With early intervention adjusting his medication, improving diet, and adding heart-strengthening exercises, he was able to prevent more serious complications. These stories highlight a critical point: the danger isn't always obvious. That's why experts emphasize awareness and proactive monitoring. Seniors and their families need to be vigilant, not fearful, and understand what normal aging really looks like, versus changes that could indicate the heart is under stress from medication. Some of the key warning signs to watch for include unusual fatigue, shortness of breath during routine activities, irregular heartbeat, swelling in the legs or ankles, and new or worsening chest discomfort. If any of these symptoms appear, it doesn't necessarily mean a crisis, but it is a signal to consult your doctor and review your medications carefully. So, what can seniors do to protect their hearts without blindly relying on a single daily pill? First, knowledge is power. Understanding how this drug works and how it interacts with your body is the first step. Speak with your doctor about the risks, especially if you've been taking it for many years. Ask about alternative medications or adjusted dosages that may achieve the same benefits with fewer long-term effects on the heart. Lifestyle changes play an equally important role. A heart-healthy diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, lean protein, and healthy fats can reduce the reliance on medication. Regular, moderate exercise strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and even helps stabilize blood pressure and cholesterol naturally. Small habits, like taking short walks, stretching daily, or practicing gentle aerobic exercises, can make a measurable difference over time. Monitoring is another key factor. Seniors should consider regular checkups that go beyond standard blood work. Cardiac imaging, stress tests, and rhythm monitoring can detect subtle changes in heart function before they become serious. When doctors catch these changes early, interventions can prevent complications and even reverse some of the damage caused by long-term medication use. There are also newer, science-backed alternatives and supplements that may support heart health without the same risks. Omega-3 fatty acids, certain plant-based compounds, and even carefully timed medications can offer protection in ways that complement or, in some cases, replace the older, more commonly prescribed daily pill. Of course, every individual is different, which is why these changes should always be discussed with a qualified healthcare professional. Finally, mental health and stress management shouldn't be overlooked. Chronic stress and poor sleep can exacerbate heart issues, sometimes as much as, or even more than, medication side effects. Practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and maintaining strong social connections are proven to support cardiovascular health, making them a critical part of any senior's heart protection strategy. Let's talk about what seniors can do right now to take control of their heart health. First, make a list of every medication and supplement you take daily. Bring this list to your next doctor's appointment and ask specifically about long-term effects on the heart. Don't be afraid to ask tough questions. Heart surgeons and cardiologists now emphasize that informed patients make safer, more effective decisions. Second, track any subtle symptoms you may notice. Fatigue, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeats, swelling, or even minor chest discomfort are all important clues. Even if they seem insignificant, writing them down helps your doctor identify patterns that could indicate early heart stress. Third, implement small, manageable lifestyle changes. Start with daily walks, gentle stretching, and a heart-focused diet. Gradually increasing physical activity and improving nutrition has a dramatic effect on heart function, often reducing the need for high-risk medications in the long term. Fourth, consider regular monitoring beyond the standard checkups. Advanced screenings like echocardiograms, heart rhythm monitors, or stress tests can detect early changes in the heart's structure or functional long before they become serious problems. Early detection gives you options and time to make safer changes. Finally, maintain open communication with your healthcare team. Share new research you hear about, discuss alternative medications, and ask about any supplements or lifestyle adjustments that could complement your existing regimen. Being proactive, informed, and engaged in your own care is one of the most powerful steps you can take to protect your heart. In the end, the message is clear. While many seniors have taken this daily pill for years, thinking it protects their heart, new research and expert warnings show that long-term use isn't always risk-free. The key isn't panic, it's awareness, action, and informed decisions. By understanding how the drug affects your heart, monitoring for subtle warning signs, and working closely with your doctor, you can take control of your heart health in a way that truly protects you for the years ahead. Small, consistent steps like tracking symptoms, adjusting lifestyle habits, exploring safer alternatives, and keeping an open conversation with your healthcare team can make a world of difference. Your heart is your most vital organ, and it deserves more than routine. It deserves careful attention and proactive care. Remember, knowledge isn't just power, it's protection. Take the time to review your medications, understand your risks, and make heart-smart choices today, because the right information, combined with thoughtful action, could be the difference between silent heart stress and long-term heart health. Before you go, make sure to share this video with your loved ones, especially seniors who might be taking this medication, and subscribe to stay updated on trustworthy, science-backed ways to safeguard your heart and your future self will. Thank you.